Hello everyone, my name is Michael, or as a lot of my gamer friends like to call me, is Apples. Now, I'm new to YouTube here, but I am not new to Pokemon. I am a very avid player and lover of Pokemon, that always have been, and I'm going to hopefully post tutorials to walk everyone through the game of Pokemon Ruby. It's one of my favorite, simply because of it being older. It's not the first or second gen, it's the third generation Pokemon, but of the Pokemon I have to choose in it. And my favorite Pokemon of all time, Absol, is in this generation. Now, I hope y'all enjoy watching me play, and if you do like it, please like it on YouTube. And leave your comments of how you think I'm doing, what you think I should do, and I will listen to them to make myself better. Now, unfortunately, this ROM that I got says the battery is dead, so I'm not going to worry about that now, but it shouldn't really affect the gameplay too much. Let's start a new game. Now, I am on a computer emulator, so at times I may speed it up with the emulator's process just to speed things up, so you ain't got to worry about this boring commentary that the game gives you. But I will read you the important parts. Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Birch, but everyone calls me just the Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. Now, if you've played Pokemon before, this will be pointless to you, but if you have not, this will be useful. That Pokemon's name is Azurill, I think. Azurill. Azurill is the evolve of its evolve. Azurill, Murl, and Asmurl. Anyway, excuse my misspeaking of that. This world is widely inhabited by the creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates, and sometimes we band together in battle like us. This is pretty much useless, I'm just going to skip through it. Ask you your gender. I'm clearly a boy. And my name is Michael, but I'm going to put Apples. And this is how I spell it on everything. It's my gamer tag for Xbox Live, and I use it for many accounts. Yes, it's Apples. It says I'm moving to the little route. Let your adventure behold, take courage, and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventures, and friendship await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in Pokemon Lab. Now here is the moving truck. You will get to ride inside of it. This is your mom, as it says there on the commentary. This is all pretty much useless information. You just follow her into your house. Says check out your new house. Machoke, I guess they're helping you move. And I see those little jumps there is when I speed the time up so it doesn't take as long to move around. This is your room. And if you go over here to the PC, oh, excuse me, I went too fast. There's all these options. Go to item storage and withdraw, and there's a potion. Potions are used to heal your Pokemon during battle. And see, there's your bag. And now that we know it's in your bag. I don't think there's anything in the mail, and there's not anything in the decorations. So we're done here. You can read this. It tells you really how to control some things, how to save. But since this is a ROM, I'm not going to use the typical save method here because it won't work. I'm going to use save states, will allow me to save at any time during the game. Now, your mom won't let you leave your room until you set your clock. So let's go here and set that. Now right now it's 11:19 p.m. No, it's not the correct time. So that's about right there. 11:19 p.m. Yes, that's correct. Now, when you go down through here, she hollers at you, telling, "Quick, quick, come look at the TV." And your dad, he is the leader of that Petalburg gym. And she says, "Well, maybe your dad will be on TV." Apparently, we was too late. Now, right now, she's telling you to go and visit Professor Birch, who introduced himself in the beginning of the game. And she said he lives next door in this building. This must be his wife, and she says they have a daughter. She's excited to make a new friend, and she is upstairs. So we will go meet her, and she will later become your rival. She asks who you are. You tell her who you are. She's like, tells her name. It's May, and if you was to pick female or girl in the beginning, the male would be in replacement of him, and his name would be Brandon, I do believe. And its commentary is the same, except for its name is changed, and the sprite is a male. Now, she says she's supposed to go help her dad catch some Pokemon. So, we will go try and follow her outside. This little kid stops us, says he can hear some shouting down the road. What should I do? What should we do? Someone has to go help. So we will go investigate and help. And we see what looks to be like Professor Birch getting chased by a Poochyena, which is that Pokemon there. And he says, "In my bag, there's a Pokeball." Now, in the first two generations, normally you would pick your Pokemon by just simply going to the professor's office or lab, and you have 3 sitting there to pick from, and there's nothing to do there. You just pick it. But here, your 3 are given to you, and then you have to immediately battle. Now, there's 3 options: the grass type Trico, which would be which really, the grass is the easiest to start with, the fire is the hardest, and the water is the medium to start with. Or at least that's what on the first 2 generations, that's how they did it. My favorite is Torchic, the fire fighting type. Now, Trico is just just a grass type, I do believe. And Mudkip is a water and ground. So, not weak against electric, but very, very weak against grass. So it does have its advantages and disadvantages. My favorite is Torchic, so I'm going to pick it. Now, I immediately send you into battle the Poochyena that is fighting Professor Birch. So it's weakened a little bit, get its attack down, and then just scratch it till it's dead. You saved me, thanks a lot. Oh, hi, your apples. This is not the place and time. Come back to my lab later, okay? So it forces you to go at your lab, so you don't have any choice. But I heard much about you from your father. I've heard you don't have your own Pokemon yet, but way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with a Blum. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. So, apples received Torchic. So I'm going to nickname that. What do I want to nickname it? Let's see, I think I will name it this. Because of its type, Hothead. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, it will make good. Excuse me. I think you'll make a darn good trainer. The translation from Japanese to English is sometimes a little bit askew, and the dialect is a little off on what it normally would be if just a plain English American person was speaking. My kid May, which was the girl we met in the house earlier, is on Route 103 studying Pokemon. It might be not a bad idea for you to go and see May. What do you think? Of course. Great, May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. So we'll leave here. We're done here. Nothing left. Now we can hit start, or on the computer it's enter, and go and see the Pokemon we have, which is here, Hothead. That ability there in the middle is Blaze, which every Pokemon has a different ability. and just does different things during the battle. Like, for instance, Torchic's ability is Blaze, which makes fire type moves stronger when Torchic's HP is low. It tells you what type of nature it is, but also determines some of its base stats. Caught it at level 5 on Route 101. It's a male. See it in the bottom left, the blue. Caught it with the Pokeballs also on the bottom left, the sprite of the ball. Go over, see how many items it's holding, 9, ribbons, HP, attack, all this. And the attacks it has now. We'll exit out of this. And this will be the first piece of the tutorial, and I thank you for watching.